the Empire. So, before that though, I have a few supports. Cynthia?
May I speak with you a moment?
Oh, yeah. I was just about to take a break. You need something?
Our relationship has been strained for a while, so I thought it was time to resolve our issues.
It has?
Yes. At least I felt that way ever since the incident.
Oh, you mean that time you were hollering about some ghost, but it turned out to be a dead tree? I didn't think anything about that. And I didn't tell anyone either.
No, not that. Well, yes, there was that. But there was another, more defining incident. Remember?
Are you talking about the time I treated you like a kid and you got all mad?
Yes, of course that's what I'm talking about.
That happened a long time ago. Has it really been eating at you ever since?
Well, I mean, I was unable to maintain my composure and got rather aggressive with you over trivial details. I kept telling myself that I had to apologize, but I could never bring myself to do it. But now, I'm sorry.
Well, I'd like to apologize too. I should have been more careful with what I said. Why does being called a kid upset you so much? If you don't think of yourself that way, then any comments of the kind should be like water off a duck's back.
Look, I'm a tiny bit younger than everyone else, and it doesn't help that I'm shorter too. Plus, I do have somewhat of a baby face.
Really? You don't look that young to me.
You don't think so?
Yeah. Now that I really look at you, I think you're a very pretty young woman. You act real mature, too.
Oh no, I'm not really.
But most importantly, your skill at commanding troops puts all the real adults to shame.
Hold on. Real adults? So what you're saying is that I'm ultimately still just a child?
Oops.
Crud, I misspoke. What I meant was...
There you go, making excuses again. Now I know exactly what you think of me.
This conversation's going sideways again, isn't it?
It would seem so. Though, I suppose forgiving you would be the mature thing to do.
Yes.
Hey, there you go. See? You are a real grown-up, Lysithia.
Something about this still rubs me the wrong way, but... Oh, fine. I just ask that you keep treating me like the adult I am.
You got it. Okay. And Holst.
Hey, Holst. You here to train?
That's right. I was just about to get started, in fact.
Perfect. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest. I was only planning on honing the fundamentals, mind you.
Oh. I was actually hoping we could spar a little. I've heard stories about you for as long as I can remember. People say you're the mightiest warrior in all of Leicester. So I thought this would be a good chance to learn a little something about your strength.
I'm afraid you'd likely learn little from such a bout.
Because why?
What?
You kick my
Why?
ass?
I can't go all out against an ally. When I spar, I have to take care not to kill my partner, unlike in a real fight.
I can live with a few broken bones. Just show me what you've got.
If I do, broken bones will be the least of your worries. I'm well aware of your strength. I'd be in for a world of trouble myself if I held anything back.
So, is there anything I can do to convince you?
If you're that insistent about it, I suppose there is one thing that would change my mind.
Making a move on Hilda.
You mean if I made a move on Hilda?
You on her? Now why would I want to kill you for that? Don't be ridiculous.
Your face says otherwise.
But no, that's not what I meant. The only way you'll experience my full might is if you face me as an enemy. After all, there's no greater teacher than the battlefield. The vast majority of what I've learned didn't come from lectures or drills. It came from dancing with death time and again in the heat of battle. So, what do you say, friend? Care to team up with the enemy and pit your steel against mine?
I'd rather not.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not in the mood to betray my friends today.
Quite a collected response for someone so young. Truth be told, I was expecting a little more bravado.
Anyway, for now I can settle for honing the fundamentals alongside an ally.
Wonderful. Shall we begin?
Very interesting. Still had some gifts left. So we got the riding boots, which go to Claude.
How's it going?
Hey there. Hey, this is great.
The tea leaves, which go to Lawrence.
Oh my, this is...
Stylish hair clip, which goes to Hilda.
Mm-hmm. I love
Legends of Chivalry, which can go to Ignatz because I haven't given him anything.
excellent. Thank you very much.
Monarch's study book, which I'll also give to him.
This is for me?
And the Dapper Neckerchief, which can go to Marianne.
I really
Cool. Now, as for the owl feathers, I will figure those out in a moment. Actually, I'll give one to Balthus. Just to get him up to rank C.
Okay, so. Must be my lucky day.
Hey. Do I not have a conversation with Balthus? Okay, whatever. That's kind of weird, but...
Hey, still alive?
think it'd be pretty obvious if I wasn't. But yes, I'm back and all in one piece.
Well, that's a relief. However, I noticed your approach to battle hasn't changed one bit. You still charge to the front and dive right into the thick of it.
Sorry.
I was trying to be careful, but I guess it didn't really work.
Excuse me.
Well, you are some kind of master soldier, right? I'm starting to think you might not get yourself killed after all.
Thanks.
Huh. So now you approve of my approach. Why the change of heart?
I realized that taking the lead and fighting at the front is exactly what my brother does.
True. And they say Holst is the bravest commander in all of Leicester.
Usually, the commanders stay in the back so they can see the whole battlefield and give orders. And not my brother. Honestly, he can't stand being back there. He has to be leading the charge. That's why I used to worry myself sick every time he went off to battle. But at some point, I'm not sure when, I became convinced that my brother would never die.
What made you think that?
I'm not sure, but it's not like there's anyone out there who can beat him, right? When I realized that, it just seemed like a waste of time to worry about him so much.
If anything, you should be pitying the chumps on the other side.
Precisely. And then I realized it's the same with you. You're just like my brother.
It's an honor to be put in the same category as Holst.
Now I know I'm wasting my time worrying about you, and it's not like I can stop you anyway. I actually hope you keep doing what you do, so I can take it easy in the back.
That's the plan. But I'm pretty sure I've seen you fighting up front with me recently. You even seem to be enjoying yourself.
Me? Enjoying myself? Please. If I'm fighting at the front, it's because I have no other choice. The whole time I'm fighting, I'm wishing I could be cheering everyone on from the sidelines instead. You know, yelling stuff like, "Smash 'em good!" and "Yeah, use those muscles!" That would really inspire our troops, right? And remember, this is me we're talking about.
Really?
Sure, you can motivate anyone.
I know, right? Next time, I'll cheer for you too. You'll see how inspiring it can be.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep an ear out.
Alright. Lawrence.
Tough fight, eh, Lawrence? I'm just glad we both made it back safe.
Indeed. Without your help, I surely would have met a noble warrior's demise. Thankfully, my admirers will have no reason to weep today. And for that, you have my gratitude.
Well, that took a weird turn.
Yes.
Do you remember what I said before about the order of things in Fodlan?
Yeah, wasn't it something like, you nobles are here to protect us commoners, so we all should just be good little kids and go take a nap or something?
Well, I don't recall saying anything about naps, but yes, we nobles have an obligation to protect the common folk. However, were a commoner to take a lethal strike in a noble's stead, then we have failed in our duty. I was dangerously close to suffering that fate myself.
Okay, sure, but you would have died if I hadn't saved you.
And in doing so, you put yourself in a most precarious position. Your life could have been forfeit.
This conversation isn't going much better
Risking
than
my
the
neck
last
to
one.
save others is just what I do.
Yes, well, you were lucky to keep it unsevered this time. Mark my words, there is no reason a commoner should ever put their life on the line for a noble. I couldn't bear the thought of someone of your status sacrificing their life for the sake of my own. So do not do that again. Are we clear?
Nope.
Wow, that's how you repay the person who saved your life? I expected better from you, Lawrence.
Oh, no, that's not it. Truly, you have my sincere thanks. I simply want you to understand my position.
All right, I take it back. No need to get all riled up. You're a real piece of work, you know that?
Me? How rude! I will have you know I'm quite serious about this matter.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but we can end up in that situation 100 times, and I'll save you every single one.
Astonishing. You fail to understand me after all this.
Oh, I understand
I
you.
get what you're going for, but I've got my own way of doing things. Mercenary or no, I know there's nothing worse than watching an ally die right in front of me. Especially if they're weaker than me. I just can't help but jump in to save them, you know?
Weaker? You cannot possibly mean me.
Hey, you're the one who almost kicked the bucket out there. If you don't want people rushing in to save you, then you've just gotta get stronger.
That's true.
I must admit, your argument is sound. I cannot refute it. In that case, I ask you keep your eyes on me from this day forth. I shall endeavor to improve myself.
You do
The
that.
day my strength surpasses yours, my noble personage will save your commoner skin and restore the proper order to this world. Yes, this shall solve all of Fodlan's problems.
This is why nobody believes me when I say he's actually a decent guy.
I heard the conversation. I still don't believe it.
What a wonderful meal.
Hey, you've still got some food left. You don't want it? That Ogma Wolverine meat's super hard to come by, you know.
Oh, I don't really eat meat. You can have it.
Don't mind if I do then. You know, I always feel strangely energized after eating this stuff.
You look so pleased to be eating it.
If not every day I get to hear you laugh. Did I look funny or something?
No, it's just that the look on your face made me feel happy.
Instead of just watching other people stuff their faces, maybe you'd enjoy trying some yourself?
I am perfectly content just watching.
Okay.
Well, anyway, it seems like you've gotten more comfortable eating with me, Marianne.
I have. When you told me not to act like someone I'm not, at first I didn't know what to do with myself. But I still thought I could learn something from you. And as I talked with you more, I just got used to us eating together.
I see. Then why not branch out and eat with other people too? Mealtimes are a great opportunity to make new friends after all. Making conversation and sitting around the dinner table go hand in hand. That's how we ended up friends, right? It might be a good chance to get to know someone else. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, it's just... my adoptive father said the same thing to me once.
He did?
He often criticized me because I avoided other people so much. He said that, as the heir to House Edmund, I must be at least somewhat sociable. But he never bothered to understand how difficult it was for me to do that.
I'm sorry. I was being insensitive, just like your father.
No, you've done nothing wrong. But I don't think it's a good idea for me to get involved with too many people.
Why?
She thinks she's
I
cursed.
only bring misery and misfortune to anyone who gets too close to me.
That's not true at all. Why do you even think that?
It is true. I know it.
Okay.
Don't remember
if that's
why.
the case, then how's it possible for us to be hanging out right now without any problems?
You're right. I should have been more vigilant and kept some distance between us.
Not what you meant.
But you're so kind and I just like being around you. I'm sorry. I'll stay as far away from you as I can from now on. I should go.
Hey, wait, Marianne! What am I gonna do about her?
Alright, so I still got some owl feathers left, but I also have a bunch of activity and... What was that thing I needed to buy for this?
My instruction comes at a high price.
I need beginner combat manuals.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Let me equip everybody with their best stuff. Wing thresher. Interesting. Alright.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Are there any resources I don't use a lot of? These. I should probably use those, though. Alright. Alright.
Everything has its use.
Yes, I know. Armor.
Welcome.
We can buy iron and steel stuff.
Come back soon.
Hey there. Need something?
Increase might, increase durability. Let's cost smithing stones.
See you around.
So I don't really need 89.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I'll keep 40. Put this up. And is there anything I have? Buy 3 of something. Nope.
Everything has its use.
Oh, I can expand one thing from here. Or was it 2?
My instruction comes at a high price.
It was 1. So, unlock the use of concoctions. Use of recovery item. Increase recovery items. Increase ability slots. Let's do this.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Okay, let's see. Optimize attack. Greatly increases damage to enemies, but also increases damage received from them. Sure. Slightly restores weapon gauge upon seizing a stronghold. Of course. Greatly increases damage dealt by, and also causes units the same damage for each use of a portion of might. Nope, thank you. Trust. A unit. When this unit is active unit or an adjutant, increases the fill rate of adjutant attack. Cool. Strength. Alright. I think I'm done here. No, I'm not done here. I haven't spent any of my points yet. To the training grounds. Away!
Time to work you into shape.
I want to be that. How do I get advanced seals? Has he been... Oh, that sucks. This entire time I forgot to, increase his class.
An ideal...
Raphael. Ignatz. Cynthia. Marianne. Leone. Speed and resistance would go up, but defense, strength, movement, and hit points would go down. Holst. Holst is a mercenary right now. Oh, he's a swordmaster right now. Dart. Malthus. Let's get another... No, let's keep him as a brawler. And Shamir is good too. Alright. How do I get... There it is. I need quality building material and veteran training gear. I'll have to start saving up for that. In the meantime, let's move on. Shez and this. Lawrence and Holst. Leone. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I can train them for other things. Brawler. Cavalier. And Swordmaster. No, maybe it's time I do try a different class.
Definitely some...
Okay. So we're going with Leone. And... Claude. And Shamir. And finally... Hilda. Let's make sure everybody's learning what I want them to be learning. Okay. Okay. I think it's this night, and... I guess you can learn that. Let's have you learn Soldier, though. You two are almost done with those, so I'll let you finish. Hilda. Let's have Hilda work on Armored Knight.
I could get...
And then Cynthia can work on priest. Sorry this is taking so long. Okay.
We might have worked too hard there.
Cool.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
There must be more to this. Another trick up the old sleeve.
I'll remember this.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
Again, Shamira with Claude. C. I guess she doesn't have something with everybody. Oh, I see. There's little dialogue boxes above them. So Shez and Balthus has nothing for the first rank, but some for B and C. I gotcha. Now it makes sense.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Right. Hilda and Lawrence. By Cynthia and Balthus. Leone and Holst. Linhart and Ignatz. Raphael and Shamir will work on
A new way to...
but I will not switch her.
We must make the most of this training and surpass our limits. I expect you to participate as well, Hilda.
Are you saying you think I'll slack off? Rude. Training's the one thing I never push off to others. It's fun training with you.
Alright.
There must be more to this. I had this power within me all the while?
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing.
Alright. Two more. Hilda and Pulse. Lawrence and Cynthia. Both this. Shamir and Marianne.
Time to work you into shape.
I never picked.
And Shez. And Linhardt.
I wish this was for...
I shall carry my beloved sister on my shoulders to strengthen my legs.
How about no? Just carry a boulder or something. It's fun training with you. I bet this'll come in handy.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Close inside Cynthia. And last one. Lawrence and Holtz. My thing is beeping again. By Cynthia and Linhardt. You know what? Shamir. Office and Linhardt. Marianne and Hilda. Leonie. And Ignace.
Time to work you into shape.
It's funny to see him as a brawler.
I'll do whatever I...
That should have gone far better with me here.
Nice.
This is suitable.
I had this talent hidden away?
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
I'll master this.
Okay.
Time to work. You can't wait to see how you do.
Let's make sure everyone's the right class now. Again. Make you a priest again. Keep you as Pegasus Knight for the time being. Priest, Brawler, Archer. Gotcha. Hilda and Marianne.
I know you're a clever girl, Hilda, and you just had some bad luck this time. But even if you delegate the job to another, the ultimate responsibility still lies with you, so you need to be careful.
I know. I'm sorry.
Then take that responsibility and finish this. Though this much is going to be difficult alone. Ah, Marianne, come here.
Of course. What do you need?
I want you to help Hilda.
Alright. I can do that.
Thank you. Now get to it, you two.
Boy, you really blew it this time, Hilda. This isn't like you at all. Sorry you got dragged into this, Marianne.
No, it's alright. So, what should I do?
Could I ask you to organize all the weapons and armor here by type? I'm going to start with separating the useful stuff from the broken stuff. I was apparently supposed to put each category of item into a different box and take them all to storage. But the message got lost somewhere along the way, which is why everything's now in this giant pile.
I understand.
How are you doing over there, Marianne? What the? This is even worse than before!
Yes, I'm sorry. I tried to be very specific with how I separated things, but it got a bit out of hand.
Hilda, Marianne, I'm coming to check on your progress, and I had better be impressed.
Oh shoot! She's coming! Quick, shove all of this stuff under a rug or something!
Ladies, correct me if my eyes are mistaken, but this is in even worse shape than when I first left.
I'm sorry, Judith. It's all my fault. I had everything arranged just like you wanted, but then, whoops, I tripped and crashed into the pile and everything sort of went everywhere.
I see. Hilda, when I told you to take responsibility for your tasks, I didn't mean you had to burden yourself with absolutely everything.
Right, got it. I'll definitely be more careful.
Well, why don't the two of you take a short break? This mess clearly isn't going anywhere.
I'm so sorry, Hilda. This is all my fault.
Don't worry about it. I mean, it's actually my fault in the first place, you know?
She's got a point.
Come on, let's go take that break. I need a cup of tea in a bad way.
All right. Thank you, Hilda.
All right. Okay. Now, who needs what and where now? Chore Master.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's do Raphael.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Leave the heavy lifting to me. You can do all the brain work, Ignatz.
Yes, let's work together.
Okay.
Finally done. That turned out pretty good, huh?
All because we stuck to our strengths.
We all must do our fair share.
Shez and Raphael. And Shez and... and Raphael and Ignatz. Cool.
Hey, how's it going? You been getting enough food?
Definitely. I'm eating way better than I was back in my mercenary days.
You didn't eat so good, huh?
I spent most of my time moving from place to place, so I had to manage on my own. I'd just fling whatever I could get my hands on into a pot. Can't say any of it ever tasted too great.
Wow, I'm surprised you could even live like that. And you never stayed at an inn?
Sometimes, if one happened to be nearby and I had a little extra money lining my pockets. But I never really felt like the food there was any better.
Sounds like you were at all the wrong places then. Nothing fun about a bad meal, I always say. That's why I want my inn to be known far and wide for its delicious food. I was actually hoping to do some cooking out here, too, so I could hone my craft. But I don't think it's going so good. You want to know why?
If I had to guess, it's because you think everything tastes good no matter what.
Hey now, I know the difference between regular old grub and the kind of stuff that gets your mouth watering. See, all the meat and fish we've got in the pantry is preserved. When you're not working with the fresh stuff, nothing you make's gonna have people hollering for more.
You think? But there are dishes from all over the world that use ingredients that are on the verge of going bad.
You sure that isn't because they don't have a choice?
I'm no expert, but I've heard it can make a nice cut of meat even more savory depending on how you prep it.
Huh. Maybe we can learn some more if we ask someone who's from one of those places.
Not to mention, there are other ways of preserving food, too.
You mean, besides dumping salt on everything?
I'm sure you know about smoking your food, right? Things will keep for even longer if you do that after you cure them.
Yeah, but I heard that makes meat all smoky and gross. Kinda defeats the point if you ask me.
I think it depends on how you do it and what kind of wood you use. Apparently, it's really good if you do it right.
Wow, you sure know a lot about this stuff.
My mercenary days showed me more about the world than I could have ever imagined. I only really remember bits and pieces, though.
Come on, don't be so modest. I can't wait to get back in the kitchen with these new ideas you gave me. Hey, speaking of ideas, you want to help me think up some recipes with the stuff we've got here?
I'm not so sure me and cooking mix. But yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
That's the spirit. I know we'll come up with some feast-worthy food if we just put our heads together.
Alright.
Hey there, Ignatz!
Oh, Raphael!
I've been looking all over for you. Got a minute to chat?
Of course. With all the battles lately, we've barely had any time to sit down and rest.
Right? It feels like I don't even see you anymore. And I definitely don't have enough time to show off my muscles.
Glad to see you haven't changed at all these past 2 years. The Officers' Academy shut down so suddenly. I scarcely would have imagined we'd all end up back together as part of an army.
Same here. Oh, and I could hardly believe my ears when I found out you signed up to be a knight over with Lawrence.
To be honest, I had nowhere else to turn. I owe a great debt to him and his generosity.
Gotcha. He's not such a bad guy, that Lawrence.
I agree. Tell me, Raphael, how have you been holding up these past 2 years? I hear your family opened an inn.
Oh yeah, me, my grandpa, and Maya. Business is going pretty great if you ask me.
That's wonderful. And how is Maya?
She's as sunny as always. That reminds me, she was pretty worried about you. I better write her a letter and tell her you're okay. I'm sure she wants to see you. Bet you're feeling the same way, huh?
Of course, I'd love to come and... That is, I should write her a letter.
What's wrong?
Life never works out the way you want, does it?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking back to my childhood. Back then, I felt like I had the power to do whatever I wanted.
What do you mean? I still feel like that now.
You do?
Sure. I know I joined the Officers Academy to be a knight, but that option's off the table. But look at me now. I might not be a knight, but I'm fighting in a war as if I was. All you've got to do is put your mind to it, and you can do anything you want. Trust me.
Yes, I think you're right. Thanks, Raphael.
Alright. Just about out of time. Claude and Lindhart, Holtz, Malthus.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two.
I feel bad dragging you into this grunt work.
Don't be. I'm here of my own accord. A chance to build experience should never be wasted.
Alright.
We all must do our fair share.
Hilda and...
Care to make yourself useful?
We all must do our fair share.
Let's see. Hilda and Raphael already there.
Care to make yourself useful?
Lawrence. And Shamir. Yeah, let's do it. Lawrence and perfect. And I had 2 roses.
We all must do our fair share.
Care to make yourself useful?
Sure. No, Hilda.
Counting on you both.
Sure, I can help.
What? Me? Fine.
Do Ceremony of Swords.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay. So I'm gonna want to do some more cooking to get that achievement up. And I've got Hilda and Leone, along with 2 roses and 2 ceremonial sword. Oh, what? I thought I got 2. Whatever. A ceremonial sword and a rose, but along with a bunch of owl feathers. But we'll worry about that next time. Actually, I'm going to go around and give the owl feathers to anybody that needs a... still needs to get their morale up. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. It always helps me out. And as always, have a good day and take care.